Hi, this journal is for Professor Amada. My name is Kastner, and this is my fourth video journal for WRA 493, Week 9. Today I am documenting an optional topic, my reaction to feedback from my supervisor and from a fellow intern. I recently submitted a story I wrote on a Lansing urban gardener. So this is the story in Google Drive. I met with this woman, interviewed her, and then wrote my interpretation of her story in a Google Doc. And then I shared it with the interns, the two other interns, and then my two supervisors. While sharing my written work with everyone at my internship isn't imperative, I still like to get prior review from the interns too, because they know social media and how to create compelling information on social media better than my supervisors. After all, that's why they hired us. So I got feedback from one intern, Andrea, and one of my supervisors, Jared. Andrea and I have very different writing styles and personalities at that, and so sometimes I don't agree with her edits. Let's see, for example, I wrote, "My creepy campout clearly didn't go unnoticed as a car pulled up next to me and the sunglasses inside asked what the hell I was doing parked on his property." And this is, just a sentence detailing the situation when I got to the garden. She commented, "I feel like you could come up with a witty way to say this, maybe use quotes." I didn't end up changing what I wrote because I like how I wrote it. I don't even really have a reason as to why I like my way. I just do. I appreciate her feedback with that, but probably because towards so the next paragraph I say a quote from him. He says, "Oh yeah, the garden lady." So I wanted to detail this guy without actually using a quote from him. It's hard to describe for me. But overall, I mean, the beauty about prior review at my office is that I can take it or leave it, really. So in this case, I left it. Andrea, however, does help me with awkward wording. I'm a very descriptive writer, so sometimes that does more damage to my writing than not. So like this comment here, so this sentence before I rewrote it said, "In addition to her garden on Grand River, she has one at the Auto School Community Garden, one on Shiawassee Street, and one at home." And so she comments, "A garden? What is one?" So the sentence that I had before that was kind of elementary, with the way that I, by using the word one, even I could tell, after I read her comment, I was like, okay, yeah, that's kind of a lame sentence, and people might get confused by my use of one. So by comments like this that she leaves, she's helping me keep my writing clear and helping me make better sense of complicated wording that I'm sometimes prone to. So when I get edits from Jared, they're usually technical and not about style. Let's see. So he wants to ensure that the facts are correct and the garden program is being covered accurately. With this story in particular, he helped me with some linking so that I could connect the places that I referenced with a link to their websites. So these are examples of that. Sometimes I wish my supervisors were a little more tough on my writing so that I can grow as a writer and not just a fact checker or a promoter. But nevertheless, I appreciate this opportunity to have my untouched written voice published online. It's so rewarding to look at the blog. I may not be able to work at another place like this one that gives me such a freedom of having my voice just out there without being edited by a bunch of people first. So it's nice, and it's definitely a learning experience. And I think that about wraps up this video journal. Thank you.